Starting any new weight loss journey or fitness journey can be completely intimidating and offsetting and just confusing. And I really wanted to challenge you, anybody who is going to watch this, to really just focus on some main key items for the month of April to see if you find success in places maybe you didn't think you could. So if you want to talk about weight loss journey, fitness journey, and just being the very best version of yourself, please stay tuned. Hey friends, welcome back. My name is Danielle and this is Daniela Diaries. Here we are inspiring to inspire you, me, everyone to be the very best version of yourself, whatever version that might be. And basically it's all about self-love, self-acceptance, and just loving the skin from within as without. And if that's something that you guys are really into or looking for a safe place to just really find your tribe, your people, this is the place to be. We are all real friends here, so I hope you would stick around and subscribe. If you guys been here for a minute, thank you so much for sticking with me. You already know we real friends and I appreciate you so very much. So if you guys are new, don't forget to subscribe, and if you would not have already, please hit the notification bell. It'll let you guys know when I upload, which I try to do several times during the week. I do focus a lot on a fitness journey, and basically not so much a weight loss journey, but fitness journey or a health improvement journey. And here we are not villainizing or alienating any food groups. Everything is very balanced, and we're all about balanced living, you know, eating the good things, moving our body, and just loving ourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally. So I really promote that. That's kind of where I'm at right now in my life, and I'm really trying to just find like-minded people. So I want to talk about April, right? So we're already, March is done. Crazy, I know, March just went, it was here and then it was gone. I'm really excited because it's starting to get warm out and seasonal depression is like becoming a thing of the past. Even though here in Chicago our weather is very bipolar, but nonetheless, I really do look forward to just spring. And I love spring because I just think it's such a, you're like really just coming into a whole new time of the year. Things are blossoming, things are blooming, and it's just beautiful, right? And I feel like that is such a big, it could be just such a big like character trait for all of us, right? I was actually following some, I follow a lot of fitness trainers and stuff like that on Instagram, and one of them said they were kind of talking about like their peak busy seasons, and one of their peak busy seasons, aside from like the new year, is like March, April, because it's spring, the weather's lifting, people are getting really motivated, summer's coming, so they're really trying to get, you know, summer body ready. And I thought, hey, what the hell, let's do something productive, let's do a challenge, let's really get all hands on deck and really kick this month's ass, right? So for the month of April, I am going to do some little extra things here. I am changing up my workout routine slightly. It's going to be really fun. I'm going to do a lot more recordings in the gym, so you guys will see that. Whereas I'm not going to be doing, you know, 5 to 10 workouts. I'm going to be doing like 5 to 6 workouts, but really focusing on weights and form, really focusing on, you know, my macros and tracking my food to make sure that, you know, not only, I feel like a lot of people think of tracking your macros as, or tracking your calories, whatever it is you're tracking, as kind of one of those things where it is kind of like a punishment or whatever. But for me, if I don't track what I eat, I either overeat or undereat. And sometimes, I'm going to be honest with you, it's more or less undereating because I just, you know, kind of ignore hunger cues, or I'll just get busy and I don't take the time to eat. Whereas where I'm like, all right, I have all my macros tracked out for the day. I have to eat this, eat this, eat this, and I stop eating by this time. I stop eating my last meal by 7 o'clock, and I try to eat, you know, a little bit after I wake up. And then I plan my meals accordingly. I do not follow a low carb. I don't eliminate any food groups. I do kind of utilize each food group for a reason. So I try to have, you know, something higher carb with a higher, like a moderate fat content before I go to the gym to help, you know, kind of, you know, get my workout into gear, to really give my body enough substance to really, you know, have a great workout. I make sure I have, you know, a good enough amount of protein to help with muscle recovery, post-workout, and I make sure that I'm having carbs as well to kind of help with energy and stuff like that. And then I make sure I have enough fat as well to help with like hormones and stuff. So every food group has a purpose. There's no bad foods. There's nothing is bad. Nothing, you know, that's just, it's a very, you know, what's really funny is I follow a lot of like vloggers, right, that are from like Europe, you know, UK, stuff like that. And low carb for them is just non-existent. It's a very kind of American way of being. So even if you are following keto and you're from like Europe, it's very hard because it's not very popular over there. But I feel like right now I have gone down this way of nothing is bad. You know, nothing is bad. I'm not, no, I can't have that. I'm not punishing myself. I'm not like, all right, well, I'm going to binge this. You know, I get a lot of, that's probably the most frequently asked question is, hey, Danielle, how did you stop yourself from like binging when you went off keto? And I think it's because nothing was off limits. I could have a cookie, right? I could have a cookie. I could make a fresh batch of cookies and I could have one or two. If it's my macros, I can make it happen. I feel like the biggest key to success for me with tracking my macros is when I wake up in the morning, I basically track everything and make it fit my day, right? Very similar to like if it fits your macros, okay? I don't recommend having a cookie every day or something like that. But if you know, wanted one, and you can make it happen. You know, it's as easy as that, you know. Right now for me, like sweets hasn't been a thing because while I was on keto, I could have had sweets, right? There's all that other stuff you can make. But me more so was the fruit. So fruit is where I'm kind of getting all of that from. I'm trying to, for this month, I really want to make sure my sodium is below 2,300 grams, and I want to make sure I'm trying to keep my sugar like below 50 grams. That is my biggest goals for April. So again, keeping my sodium below 2,300 grams to help fight bloating. I'm going to talk about the bloating issues I've been having lately, so we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to watch my sugar content because, you know, sugar, you know, turns to fat, right? So I don't want to have too much sugar. And if I am having sugar, I want to make sure it's from like natural sources, right? And I don't want to eat past 7. And I think those are my 3 majors. I want to track my food as I've been doing, still in the gym, and just be happy, you know. I still see my therapist. I'm down right now. We do it once a month, and you know, it works. It just works right now. But if I did have to have like an emergency session, I'm always able to do that. Therapy has really inspired me to be a better person and really inspired me to protect my peace. And really opened my eyes on, you know, what's triggering, who's triggering, and how to. It didn't fix any of the issues that I had. It didn't say like in 6 months, like all your, you know, body image issues or whatever are gone. No, it definitely helped me more have a better output on recognizing red flags and triggers for me. And it also helped me react better. And it helped me to verbalize what I was going through instead of like my initial reaction would sometimes be to, you know, kind of like cutthroat, you know, response. Whereas I'm like, all right, you know, and I even like some of my family, I was talking to my cousin the other day about it, and he's like, you gotta stop watching Dr. Phil. And I was like, it's not Dr. Phil, it's just, I'm just voicing it. And I know some people might think it sounds crazy, but I told you what my issue is, and I have no problem. If you don't accept it, that's your own problem. But I said what I had to say, and I said it in a very, you know, even manner to where it wasn't insulting to anybody. Talk about foods, though. A lot of people are asking about if any foods were issues to you. Yes. For example, yesterday we had pozole. It's like a Mexican soup, right? And we put hominy in there, or, yeah, like maize, like hominy is like corn, right? The worst reaction to it was awful. I could not believe, I don't know what happened, but I got so bloated. My stomach was like it was just, I was like gas pains. It was awful. It was truly awful. And I was like, I do not know what is wrong. Like maybe because I hadn't had it in so long. I do try to stay away from like corn and stuff like that because diverticulosis is a very prominent issue in my family. And it's kind of one of those things where like everybody has it. And it was awful. Another thing that's been causing me a lot of bloating have been like low carb anything. Low carb wraps, low carb breads, anything that is low carb, so it's super high amount of fiber, even if it's like insoluble fiber, has been jacking me up. So all of that stuff is just like no bueno. Like I cannot have that anymore. So now that I'm like eating, like I could have eaten those wraps before when I was on keto, but now it's just not working. I don't know why. I don't know what my body's doing, but also I'm listening to my body and listening for signs of like what it likes and what it doesn't. So right now I know no low carb breads, no low carb wraps, and no like corn or corn products, except for corn tortillas. I have no issue with corn tortillas. It's just, that was awful. I don't know if it was just that brand. I don't know. No idea, but it messed me up. So I was like, dang, I ain't doing that again. Another thing that I'm starting to incorporate, I got some new subs that I want to talk to you guys about, because you guys know I like supplements. I like buying them. They're just like my thing, okay? So I shared this in a couple videos, but one of my newer things is the Prolific. I went to PES Science. I do see Nicole Burgess talk about this a lot. And in with Jen, she uses this. A lot of people use this brand. Also, KK Fit, those are the twins I always talk about. I think it's Catherine and Kendra, I think is their names. But anyways, this is what they use. So it's the Prolific pre-workout, and I got it in the, what is this called? Sour Patch Candy. Guys, this is the best tasting pre-workout I've ever had. I will say I did 1 scoop of this by itself, and it was not strong enough for me. I felt very tired. I definitely needed the 2 scoops. But again, I thought it was okay. It was good. I don't know, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to try it out for a little bit longer. I've only used it for a few days, so we'll see. But the taste is good. I don't know if I'll repurchase. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I just don't know if it's strong enough. I don't know. We'll see. I did have to go ahead and then I bought the High Volume Supreme Nitric Oxide Matrix, again in the same flavor, the Sour Peach Candy. But these two together are dynamite. Like, I didn't get tired in the gym. I had a really good pump. I had a really good workout. I stayed super, super focused, and together they were really great. I don't think I would do one without the other. I tried just doing this one and I didn't like it with the 1 scoop, but I do 2 scoops of each and I feel really good in the gym. I think it's a really good pre-workout, and what I do like, it doesn't crash. It does not crash at all. The Ghost one I did love, but I did crash. Like, not immediately, but like 2 or 3 hours later, I was like, I needed a nap. So I do like this. I don't have a discount. I think Nicole Burgess does have a discount code. So check out her channel if you want to try it out. But I think she does have a discount code. I ordered mine off of Amazon. So, but check out Nicole because she does have a discount code. But I tried these 2, but this flavor is where it's at, the best tasting. If you like that sour peach candy, that's what it tastes like. Another thing that I've been taking, and I'm actually almost done with it, I don't know if you guys can see, I actually had the pre-workout by them too, is the 1UP Nutrition BCAA EAAs. It's glutamine and collagen plus hydration complex. I actually drink this while I'm working out. Has the essential amino acids in there, promotes protein synthesis, promotes growth, protein synthesis, performance and strength. With the collagen, has healthy skin and nails. I take a ton of collagen because also in my fiber that I take in the morning has collagen, but it doesn't bother me. And this is in the blueberry lemonade flavor, and this is delicious. It's so, so good. I really, really love it. I highly recommend. I was taking, and I finished it, was the L-carnitine. They had the liquid one. They no longer make it, but now they have the powder. I might get it, but it was really, really good. I really do like this one. I found a discount code online. So this brand is kind of expensive though. I will say that. It is pretty expensive. But this flavor and stuff was really, really good. It's not a necessity. I do think you should have a little glutamine when you're like, this is really good for muscle recovery and stuff like that. So I do recommend trying something like this. But if it's not in your budget, it's not like a deal breaker. All right, so this is the newest one. I haven't started this yet, and this is gonna be the first time. I have done so much research on this product, like where it's, I've not only done so much research, I spoke to people, like I am just been like knee deep into figuring this stuff out because I am super afraid of stuff. I don't know why when it comes to this stuff I am, but with pre-workouts and stuff, I'm like, I'll take whatever. So starting tomorrow, so it's gonna be for our April challenge, I suggest you guys maybe try it out. This was also like Gorgeous Gorgeous Girls viral on TikTok, so it was really hard to get a hold of it for a while. Finally got my hands on it, and this is the Creatine Monohydrate. You're gonna want to get the Creatine Monohydrate, okay? Don't get any of the other forms. So creatine is something that is already naturally produced in your body, and it helps, I think there's a whole breakdown, I forget the numbers. I'm going to do a whole video on like my 1 month update on this, but basically creatine is naturally produced in your body into your muscles, and it helps with muscle recovery, muscle repair, strength, and stuff like this. So this was a really big performance enhancer for like athletes and fitness, right? Now this is one of the supplements that is actually going over to the wellness category, because you're actually seeing this being used in nursing homes and like rehab facilities, because this also helps with cognitive issues. It helps with brain strength. It helps with cardiac issues. Not cardiac issues, but cardiac strength. Because our body only has like 2% naturally in our brain, so we're able to pump it up and give it more. So it makes us not only have peak performance, but peak cognitive display, and it helps really get the heart pumping and stuff like that. So they have this thing where it's like a creatine loading phase. I am not doing that. I'm just going to start taking it, like, I think it's 3 to 5 grams. The thing is where I see a lot, one of the major things that I did not want to do was gain weight, right? I have an issue where I'm slowly working on trying not to. I don't like giving the scale so much power, right? And I'm like, dang, I heard you can get really bloated. That's always what I hear, right? Bloated. In my head, I'm thinking like GI bloat, my stomach's gonna be hyperdistended, etc. False. Basically what it does is it pulls the fluid from the muscle or from the tissue into the muscles to make you look more defined, right? It makes your muscles look bigger. It helps with strength. They say within 2 weeks, you're able to even add either 5 pounds or more reps to your workout, right? So you might see a small, uptick in your scale. 1 to 3. I think they said like 1 to 3 pounds or 1 to 5 pounds. That's not a deal breaker. I can gain 5 pounds from not pooping. I'm gonna be honest with you. So I was like, all right, cool. So we're gonna start this. I'm really excited for it. I'm really excited to see more muscle definition. I was actually watching Antoinette, and she was the one who was like, she really has like enhanced her performance and her physique, and she owed a lot of it to creatine. Again, I went with the powdered monohydrates, and the only thing is I will say this, any of my renal patients, so if you have like chronic kidney disease, dialysis, anything like that, any type of renal issues, prostate issues, something along those lines, talk to your MD, talk to your GP about it, because this, you have to make sure you're super hydrated, because it's pulling all that fluid out. And if you already have, like, your kidneys aren't, filtering and doing the things they need to be, this probably isn't something that you want to play around with until you get the okay from the MD, okay? So I know everybody on YouTube thinks they're doctors and they know better, but I'm telling you right now, talk to the doc, especially if you're renal, because we all know if you are anybody who works in healthcare or have any renal insufficiency issues, that can happen really quickly, and you can nosedive really, really fast. And I don't want to see that happen to you, because, Danielle told you to do it. But definitely I'm excited to see. So we're going to try this as one of the major things I'm challenging myself for in the month of April. Another thing that I want to try to really get back on that I fell off with is fasted cardio. Now, I only want to do maybe 15 minutes of fasted cardio, not so much for fat loss or weight loss, but just to get up and get myself moving in the morning. Yeah, just to do that. I'll still do my cardio at the gym after my workout, because it's just my way of doing it. I'm kind of stuck I'm a creature of habit. So I really want to do that. I truly do hate that treadmill, but that's what I have for right now, and I got to do what I got to do. But those are my challenges. So I want to step back and kind of give you guys a physique look check-in, right? I'm going to step back here. All right, so sorry for my appearance, guys. I know I look kind of crazy, but just came from the gym, doing the thing, but so excited. I would love to know. Let's challenge each other. Let's do this. So what are you going to do? And I know it's not, I don't want you guys to focus on the scale. I don't give a shit what your scale says. I don't care. Are you making better food choices? Did you have 1 cookie instead of 2? Are you feeling more confident in your clothes? Did you buy yourself a pair of gold jeans or gold shorts that are getting, like, you're able to actually put them up above your hips? Something along those lines, because I feel like we give the scale so much credit to do absolutely nothing. I want to hear about realistic goals, goals that we could see, the goals that make us feel good. What are you going to do? Let me know down below. If you guys want to check out any of these products that I mentioned, I'll leave a link down below. I don't have a discount code for anything. Majority of everything was bought off Amazon with my own money. And yeah, so we're going to try it out. I will do a 1-month update, so stay tuned. I highly recommend doing your research because I think you'll be so surprised if you have not included this. I don't know what we're waiting for. I'm really excited. So this is the Bulked Up brand, PS, if you guys were looking into it. So, all right, I'm gonna wrap up this video and get to cooking, but I will see y'all in the next one.